Scorpio, let's dive right into this one. Okay, my spiritual guides are showing me that your energy toward this person may have involved a stable, official relationship, or something you were both building toward, a real project of love, something solid where you likely formed certain expectations. That's normal. Whenever we enter a relationship, we're doing it because we want to build something, to lay down real foundations, right? This only applies when we're talking about someone you were building a serious, committed connection with, because if it were something casual, we wouldn't be framing it this way. But this is strongly the sense I'm getting. Scorpio, however, in your current energy, what I see is that some kind of void formed, possibly a break, a distancing, where a bond that existed or could have existed was severed. There's a feeling of homelessness here, energetically speaking. An absence, a loneliness, an emptiness, a sense of being cast aside, maybe broken, tinged with sadness. My guides keep showing me a dream that collapsed, that shattered. Tell me if you resonate with this energy. With these cards, I'm sensing that you nurtured this connection, you poured your energy and resources into making it work, into helping it bear fruit. I keep being shown Mother Earth. She's our home, the place we live, she feeds us, shelters us, protects us. But she also needs her own energetic reset sometimes, and I feel that's what happened with you. You were going through, or are going through, a transformation, because you gave this bond everything, like nourishment, and it may have collapsed anyway. With this person, it feels like the opposite happened. While you gave everything, you likely felt unsheltered, unprotected by them. You may have felt abandoned, or still feel abandoned today, because that dream, that home, that relationship you wanted to build from love may have fallen apart. I see genuine love from your side toward this connection. So something happened here, either you didn't feel fully reciprocated, or you didn't feel loved, or your self-worth got trampled somehow, and you had to, or are having to, put yourself first and love yourself. I'm also picking up something more spiritual in you. A strong telepathic thread, a spiritual connection, some kind of intuition or gift in you. Scorpio, you may have connected with this person soul to soul, like you recognized them from somewhere, a spark of spirituality between you that made you picture a future together. But I also sense an awakening happening, more for them than for you. It's a strange energy. You started noticing things, sensing things, feeling things, and this connection made you question your own abilities, your own feelings, like your perception got scrambled. There's a very magnetic, attractive, spiritual energy here, but it followed a collapse, and I feel that collapse belongs more to them, because for you, everything you gave outward needed to be redirected back to yourself. If you're identifying with everything I've said, know this reading is for you. Let's look at the main energy. What does this person feel toward you? Wow, the card of infinite love just came up. These cards keep slipping around today. I said from the start this reading would be intense, that I don't understand why things have to happen this way, because this person's energy toward you is one of real, deep, infinite love. They're realizing, becoming conscious, that you're the one they'd been waiting for, the one to love for good. I see a woman dressed as a bride here. If you're a man, apply this to your own situation. But I can't tell you anything other than this. This person sees you as the love of their life. So why did all of this, the home, the stable relationship, your sincere love, protection, generosity, have to collapse before they could realize you were the one? I'm seeing a wedding here, a commitment, a real recognition that you are their lifelong love. Let's see what happened. I feel this stems from a power struggle. Everyone knows their own situation, but often when things go wrong, there's a tendency to play the victim. They did this to me, they broke my heart, I'm suffering because of what they did. Of course people do things, and we react, especially when feelings are involved. We're human. But it's rarely one innocent party and one guilty one. These things require at least two people, like a game of roles. If, instead of blaming the other person, we paused, breathed, and looked inward. Notice, my throat is tightening as I say this, we'd rise much further in consciousness. There's someone here with a knot in their throat, someone who suppresses their feelings. So again, pausing, reflecting, asking what did I contribute to this instead of what did they do to me, that's what raises our awareness. I'm sensing an energy of power games, ego, shadow, a struggle over control, who wins, who dominates. No one is exempt from this, not even those of us doing this kind of work. The ego is always waiting for a moment to trip you up. The more you grow, the bigger your shadow becomes too. The more you know, the more you realize how much you still don't know. This situation arose because something beautiful got buried under control or dominance within the relationship. Why? Outside influence is one reason. Meddling family, friends who offer opinions they shouldn't, or sometimes we invite it by asking others what they think about a relationship that only involves two people. Another influence is our own learned behavior patterns from our family of origin, how our parents or caregivers acted, what relationship patterns we've repeated, whether we connect from a place of respect or from our wounds and lack. Unhealed trauma is another factor. When someone hasn't closed the loop from a previous relationship, hasn't done the healing work. It's important to stop blaming the universe for sending the same type of person over and over, and instead start consciously choosing our partners and friends. Sometimes it even means distancing from family, blood or not. Some people are better loved from afar. This power struggle may also stem from insecurity. Someone who values themselves, who knows their worth, will give and expect healthy love. But if they don't receive it, they may sabotage the connection instead. Sometimes there's a rescuer complex, deeply empathetic, loving people who overprotect and end up drawn to wounded partners because of a need to fix, to heal, forgetting healing is personal work. Let's see the cards here. 5 of Cups, 7 of Swords, Strength, 9 of Swords, the 10. These are heavy. I don't understand why people have to go through this. There's someone here who feels the connection between you truly collapsed, someone who believes they didn't handle things well. I don't know if this person was evasive, if there was mistrust, selfish or avoidant behavior, if you ever felt lied to or betrayed, but there's a clear sense they feel they ruined this, spilled the cup, so to speak. I'm sensing sadness, grief, loss, constantly dwelling on what went wrong, the relationship damaged by poor behavior. And this person feels they've deeply let you down. This is their energy, not a reflection of you, guilt, regret, remorse, thinking I really messed this up. I had it all, a home, a family, stability, the love of my life. And what happened? Power struggles, control, manipulation, outside influence, insecurities, all of it brought this beautiful love down. Honestly, seeing this frustrates me. I wish people realized how often they sabotage their own happiness, as if true love were easy to find, like a needle in a haystack, only to destroy it. This person feels awful, because they had it all with you. There's a sense of I should have protected our relationship better, I should have stopped others from interfering. I also sense jealousy around you both, people who didn't want to see you together, who felt bothered by your happiness. Could be close friends, family, or exes. Some may have even worked energetically to disrupt your connection, stirring arguments, fears, insecurities. Let me widen the possibilities here since a lot is coming through. Some of you connected with someone still carrying unresolved wounds, someone who'd been hurt badly before and spent all their time running from that pain, avoiding it, pretending to be strong while inside a voice kept saying, "This scares me, this makes me feel insecure." And they ignored it, staying guarded instead of confronting an old wound. Doesn't matter if that wound came from a past relationship or from childhood, often our family of origin is where our deepest wounds form, and we grow into adults who are still hurting inside like children. That's what's surfacing here, either a past relationship that never healed, or family wounds that never healed. When they connected with you, it all resurfaced, because we mirror each other. That's the whole point of being here, not marriage, kids, and a perfect happy ending like in movies, but growth, learning, evolving, awakening. Another scenario I'm seeing: distrust, jealousy, low self-esteem, someone who saw you as so full of light, so loving, and started spiraling into thoughts like, "I'm not enough, I don't measure up, I don't deserve them," or got consumed by jealousy over attention you receive, and self-sabotaged the connection through insecurity. Solid relationships aren't handed to us ready-made, they take daily work, but that requires personal work too. Tell me if any of this resonates. But I can tell you, this person feels terrible. Even if they don't show it, because I see someone who's bad at connecting with their emotions, who avoids everything, tends to control and appear tough or cold. Showing vulnerability terrifies them. Yet they still see what they had with you as the most solid, beautiful relationship they've had. One they lost or let slip away. There's a conversation they feel is unfinished, things left unsaid. They know you gave them everything, loved them fully. They see you as generous, loving, compassionate, and that's exactly why this hurts so much, because they know they didn't just ruin their own happiness, they hurt you too, and that weighs on them. Emotionally and mentally, this person isn't doing well, even if they put on a brave face. They're overwhelmed, exhausted, burying themselves in work and obligations to avoid facing what's happening. Life may be piling on right now, one thing after another. Guilt and regret mean nothing without action, at least learning enough not to repeat the mistake with someone else. Here comes the High Priest, strong Taurus and Leo energy showing up too. This person knows a real conversation is owed, and the right thing to do is coming. First, I see them seeking guidance. A mentor, counselor, or spiritual advisor, to heal their own heart and release whatever is sabotaging their happiness. They need a rebirth, a deep transformation of mind and spirit. Following that, I see them doing the right thing, a face-to-face approach with you, though maybe slowly, since this energy tends to be somewhat cold or reserved when expressing feelings. They may say something like, "I know I made mistakes here." The Death card is also present, meaning real, radical change ahead. Some of you will feel it's too late, that this chapter already closed for you. Others will want to see solid proof of change before reopening the door. Scorpio, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Cancer, and Pisces energy are all showing up strongly. I see distance, this person thinking of you often but hiding their feelings, seeing you as deeply valuable, generous, kind-hearted, someone they truly feel for. Progress may come, but as you detach and focus on yourself, because I see you carrying strong energy of empowerment and independence right now. That's why self-love matters so much, though sometimes once we fully embrace it, there's no more room for second, third, or fourth chances. Everyone decides for themselves what they're willing to allow, but no one is perfect, and we're all just stones rolling down this path, growing a little more each time. The Justice card appears now. possibly connecting to Libra energy. This person won't be at peace until they come to make things right with you. They're weighing their mistakes against their good moments, what they said versus what they didn't, thoughts versus impulsive actions, and honestly, they're their own harshest judge. They keep replaying everything, analyzing, thinking things through carefully, almost like they're receiving downloads of clarity, making plans. With justice present, they first need to find balance within themselves before coming to settle things with you, weighing guilt against what was good. They know their words cut like a blade and their actions shaped the fate of this bond. This feels like a major life lesson between you both, almost karmic, a very strong soul connection. Let me check in on their emotions directly. I'm feeling depressed, yes, we already saw that with the 5 of Cups, lots of sadness and pain. You've healed my wounds. I sense you're a deeply spiritual, loving, empathetic person, possibly an old soul or a natural healer, and somehow you healed something in this person, or reflected their wounds back to them, acting as a spiritual catalyst. And now they feel awful, because you were a balm in their life, and they repaid you with pain, betrayal, disappointment. Hearing your voice moves me. Some of you may still have light contact, maybe voice messages. Others may find this person keeping a saved recording or video of your voice, or connecting with you through your work if your voice is part of it, even an unknown number calling just to hear you before hanging up. I can't stop thinking about the pain I caused you. This person feels they hurt someone who healed them, and returned that healing with damage instead. My surroundings are draining me, could be family, friends, or work. You stand out clearly above the noise in this person's life. They wonder if you're happy without them. Are you happy without me? They ask, feeling they brought nothing good into your life, only pain. I feel your absence in my heart. Many of you may not currently be in contact. You've changed my life. I've been waiting for you my whole life, echoing that earlier message about infinite love, about being the one. I hope this person reflects quickly and does the inner work needed, because this connection was beautiful, could still be beautiful again, but real personal work is required. They also say, you haven't let me sleep at night. There's strong mental connection here. You might wake up at odd hours, dream about them, or can't stop thinking of them. That's mutual. When someone thinks of you intensely, you feel it. You wonder why you're restless, tossing and turning, that's why. A tip, soul to soul. Visualize this person, picture them clearly, or if you have a photo, look at it and imagine they're sitting across from you. This is called the empty chair technique. Say what you need to say to them. To help yourself sleep, have an energetic dialogue where you make peace. Let them know you're open to communication if that's what you want, free of resentment if that applies to you. And if reconciliation isn't something you want, you can simply say, I release you, I release myself, I keep the lessons, and I wish you well on your path, to start cutting cords and closing cycles. This works. It's not magic, it's energy. The faster we accept that we are energy, the faster we recognize our real power to manifest and to heal. I think I'll close your reading here, hoping this message reached you. One more thing before I go, a final piece of guidance for you. This card shows a pink dolphin, celebration, fun, and open heart. Seeing this card, I can't help but think of something lighthearted, playful, full of color. This message is telling me you've spent a long stretch feeling low, sadness, loneliness, heaviness, like you've lost your spark, lost interest in connecting with others, feeling flat, bored, sad, the opposite of joyful and open, like your heart went wherever that person went. Many of you have closed your hearts while healing, feeling disillusioned, telling yourselves what's the point, I have terrible luck in love. Be careful with that, don't isolate yourself. A broken heart heals, a heart that refuses to open turns to stone. So which kind of heart do you want to have? What's being asked of you now is to enjoy life's small things, to welcome life with flexibility and openness to change. Allow yourself new experiences, new people, new things you've never tried. Don't shut yourself away. Don't punish yourself for something that simply happened because there was a lesson in it. This is an invitation to stop being so rigid, so closed off, to stop dwelling in pain and negativity, to set down the weight you've been carrying, because many of you are carrying heavy things right now and need to ease up a little and say, now it's my turn. My turn to be happy, my turn to do the things I never let myself do.